Yeah, so we got a big patch coming, like really big, and I thought I would go over the stuff on stream, give you guys my thoughts. Obviously, with so many changes all at once, we're going to be completely wrong, but you know, if we are 20% right and have an understanding of the cards, even though it might be a wrong one, it'll help us play with them a little bit better than those who don't look at them at all tomorrow. So great, let's do that. And that's a fail. Okay, hold on. Forgot to set up my second streaming software. All right, take two. Bam! We did it, boys. We did it. Actually, is there like a full screen? Yeah, let's go full screen on this shit. Okay. All right. So, big heroes. Darkmoon Prize have been disabled. That sucks. New season. New mechanic. Avenge does something after X friendly minions die. It's pretty clear. Interesting, I guess. Damage cap of 15 has been added to the first player that dies. Please note that the damage cap does not check for a player death until start of each recruit phase. Meaning if someone concedes, disconnects, or dies during the recruit phase, Wrathweaver, the damage cap will still be present for that combat. Wow. Very nice. Bigger text? Okay. Alright, here we go. So we got damage cap. Players' Battlegrounds perk are now more likely to be offered heroes during the 2-week early access. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. So basically, when a new patch comes out and I play for like 15 hours and never see any heroes, presumably that won't happen anymore. Very good. New heroes. Master... God, I never know how to pronounce this thing. Nguyen. Right? Nguyen? Pronounced Win. Master Win. Right. Okay. At the start of every turn, choose from 2 hero powers. I mean, that would be really broken if it was like one-time hero powers included. Hard to tell. If it is, that looks like the most broken hero ever. Give a friendly minion +1/+1. It's a random one. Give 3 random +1/+1. Give 5 random +1/+1. And if you go in higher tavern tiers, it upgrades. Whatever. Seems alright. Mid-range garbage. Alright, so they removed a whole bunch of cards. Actually, do they have a list of the ones they removed, or is that at the bottom? Okay, so they removed both demons, the mechs. They removed... Which one's the Tidecaller? The Tidecaller is the 1/2. They kept the token. Dragonspawn Lieutenant is the 2/3 taunt. They remove Pack Leader, Kindly Grandmother, Steward of Time, Wax Rider, Southsea Captain, Tormented Ritualist is... Is that the 2/3 taunt when it gets hit, I think? Arcane Assistant, Imp Gang Boss, Infested Wolf, Iron Sensei, Hangry, Pirate Guy, Warden of Old. Which one's the Warden of Old? Is that the gold generator? Crystal Weaver, Thorncaller, Vermin Sensei, Hexerin Marauder, Junkbot, Toxfin, Herald of Flame, Courage Harbinger. No more top bits. Bolvar, Security Rover, Sneeds, Pagel. This is the Windfury Pirate. This is the Overkill Beast, Mithrax, Mal'Ganis, Faceless. Really? No more Boat, no more Gar. Okay, they removed a lot of cards. Thorncaller is the 1/2. Nope. Faceless sucks being removed, yeah. Alright, so they're adding a whole bunch of cards. Let's take a look at them real quick. So they have them by minion typing. So these are not necessarily beasts. There might be like, yeah, like this one doesn't have anything. These are basically cards that are bucketed based on the ban lists. So if beasts are not in the game, you won't get any of these. That's the idea, right? Leapfrogger. It's a 2-cost 3/3 beast. Death Rattle. So not when you play it. Give a friendly beast +2/+2, which means it's an in-combat effect, which means that is not a permanent buff in this Death Rattle. The idea is that you bounce this shitty Death Rattle to keep buffing random things. It's a very, very mid-range card. Not too good, but it has like yeah, you play this with a rat and then it can high roll like crazy, right? Yeah, good mid-range. Sewer Rat. 2-cost 3/2 beast, summons a 2/3 turtle with taunt. Turtles Generally, not always. Generally, are beasts. I imagine that is a beast as well. Actually, we can go bigger. So big. Okay, actually, can we go bigger? Oh my. Okay, we went full big here. Okay. That's a pretty good card. Again, mid-rangey. Obviously, it's Tavern 2. Beast with Avenge. So this is after one thing dies, give your beast +1/+1. So basically, it's like, wait, can Avenge trigger again and again? Oh. Confirmed on Twitter, yes. Oh, wow. So I thought this sucked. This is actually really good. So this with Rat is like pretty fucking good, right? It repeats. Okay, not bad. Tavern 4 Beast Battlecry, give a friendly beast reborn. So this is a Battlecry effect. This is outside the combat phase, which means this is indeed permanent. Trash? Are you kidding me? If you put this on Goldrun, you can give Goldrun taunt. You don't have to taunt anything else. Do you guys remember how broken Lich King is? Like, Lich King for the longest time was best with Beasts just because whenever you'd get a Goldrun type of combo, Lich King would just like blast it. This is literally it pushes every class to be as strong as that. Pale Scale Crocolisk. 4/5 is a 5. Tavern 5 card. Avenge 2 and Death Rattle. Give another friendly beast +6/+6. That's a tough one. That's kind of tough to judge, right? It seems okay. If you have like a Goldrun style build, it seems okay. Demons. Remember, we dropped both the 1-drop. So let's see what we got. Death Rattle. This minion's health to a friendly minion. Seems really shit. Achy Imp. Death Rattle summon 2 1/1 imps. So this is a 3/3. Lots of token things. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Impatient Doomsayer. Add a random demon to your hand. Avenge 3. That seems really good. Like, they didn't remove, like, Void Lord, for example. So if you got, like, Void Lord or just any kind of, like, token production or anything like that, this is just super economy on 3. Oh, this guy. Okay. This is basically Replica Mal'Ganis. So it's a 4 cost, a 4-drop though, so that's pretty good. Your other demons have +3 attack. Your hero is immune. I don't believe they removed Wrathweaver, so basically mid-range demons can stay more mid-range. Oh, this guy's really cool. So this is a 5 taunt. After you play a demon, consume a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain its stats. So this card does the consuming. Now most cards in Bob's Tavern will not be that good, but you have to think of this like if you play this with the pink man is gaining stats, and each time you cycle a demon, this is also gaining stats. So it's like a demon version of pink man. Spam demons, mid-range demons, such joy. And this is where it really goes off the wall. At the end of your turn, each friendly demon consumes a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain its stats. Yoink! And it is itself a demon. So this will trigger off of itself. And this is really cool with like maybe like Jandis, for example. Like with Jandis, if you buy a Battle Master, get the whole Battle Cry effect, consume shit in Bob's Tavern, and then flip it, it's pretty easy to have it be one of the remaining few demons, and then consume its stats. Very nice. Mech's Pup Bot. 2/1 Divine Shield. Holy crap, that's broken. Very good. 4 Mech. This is like to replace Security Rover. Avenge 2. Deal 6 damage to the highest health enemy minion. Interesting, but I don't know. Another 4. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give it +2/+1 permanently. So the way you need to look at this is, remember how people just played Light Fang and just scaled stuff? Well, this is not exactly Light Fang, but a lot of mechs have Divine Shield, and for every mech that has Divine Shield, it's almost as good as Light Fang. Remember, with Light Fang, yeah, you're gonna Light Fang like a Divine Shield or two, maybe three, but if you're having the +2/+1 on like 5 Divine Shield minions, in my opinion, that is better than Light Fang, right? So yeah, and there are other ways that you can gain Divine Shield. So this is a really good card. This is about as good as Light Fang, obviously based on the build, but it's on Tavern 4. It's a 3/6, and it is itself a mech, right? Like that is really good. Holy Mackerel. After another friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain Divine Shield. So you can't give it poisonous and just totally shit on your opponent. However, there is a very big point to this, to like asterisk. Listen. The Murloc one, Holy Mackerel. One of the things holding it back was that it was a 6-drop, because if you had 2, it was just crazy. Now it is so much easier to get 2 of a 5-drop than it is to get 2 of a 6-drop. So much easier. It's like, even if you are on Tavern 6, it's easier to do that. But obviously, you don't even need to be on Tavern 6. You can get this on Tavern 5. You can roll a lot more, right? There's another aspect. So, again, probably not a lot of people remember, but what was considered to be the absolute god comp back in Holy Mackerel Day was if someone managed to get 5 of them and give them all taunt, okay? Now, to get 5 of a Holy Mackerel before was nearly impossible. But with this, it's still very unlikely, but it's definitely possible. 5 is a magic number because that's 1 golden and 2 non-golden, and you can give all 3 of them taunt. And your opponent effectively not only has to hit, but he has to kill the one that lost its Divine Shield last round. And based on your scaling, that might be really hard to do, right? Citing this card. Omega Buster. Death Rattle summons 6/1/1 microbots. For each one that doesn't fit, give your mechs +1/+1. Fuck is this? Murlocs. After you play a Murloc, give 2 friendly Murlocs +1 health. Pretty good. These type of effects are good because you can kind of play Murlocs and not get 8 if you don't pull a Bran. The Goldrinn for mechs. Oh, I see. A Goldrinn for mechs. That's a good way to look at it. So you play Baron Bomb build and you start with this, and then it just like supercharges your taunted bombs and stuff. Okay, I see it. T3 Murloc. Gain +2/+1 for each other friendly Murloc. I guess if it's what, like 8 gold, and you have 6 other Murlocs, it becomes a 16/8. Okay. Not bad. 5-drop. Avenge 3. Give a friendly Murloc poisonous permanently. So, from what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I remember, Toxfin is gone. Now, this is a really interesting card, but I don't think it's that broken. So I played the Shutterwalk effect with a Toxfin, and I thought that Toxfin would pick the card that doesn't already have poisonous because you can't stack poisonous. I was wrong about that. So with this card, you can constantly give the same Murloc poisonous every single time it fucking triggers. Okay, so you have to be aware of that. Yeah. So, kind of weak, but it's interesting. I like it. Make a Murloc golden. Now, this is going to be like a Reno style effect. It's not going to return it to your hand or anything. Most Murlocs, when they're golden, they're not particularly good, but there is a silver lining here. Once again. If you do this on like a Primal Fin and then sell it back, it actually inflates the card pool with Primal Fins. So even if you have nothing good to use it on, there is still a like late game push to play this card. Oh, it works with tavern minions. Oh, that's pretty good then. I like that. Dragons. After you upgrade your tavern tier, double this minion's attack. Okay, that seems pretty garbage. I mean, better than 2/3 taunt, I guess, maybe. After a friendly dragon gains attack, give it +2 health. There's some synergy there. Tarek Gosa. This permanently keeps enchantments from combat. So I guess if you have like a spawn or something. Oh, Alakir, that's interesting. Wait, is Alakir combat? Alakir is pre-combat, but it is in the combat phase. That's true. Selfless. Selfless, Alakir, spawn. The next card, okay. Start of combat, give adjacent minions +1/+1 for each friendly dragon. I see. That's a 3, that's a 4. Very nice. Cool card. Prester's Pyro spawn. Whenever another friendly dragon attacks, deal 3 damage to its target. Whenever, not after. So it's before the attack. So that is like a Divine Shield snipe. So this is an anti-mech card. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. After you upgrade your tavern tier, add a random pirate to Bob's Tavern. Okay. The end of your turn, if you have another pirate, add a gold coin to your hand. That's pretty good. After a card is added to your hand, give another random pirate +1/+1. Interesting. Tony Two Tusk. Avenge 5. Make another friendly pirate golden permanently. 5 other cards have to die. So you guys are probably like, man, that sucks. Well, if you're playing the 2/1 Death Rattle Pirate with Baron, Khadgar, and Eliza, you will very quickly have a full board of golden cards. Oh my god, don't say it. Golden Pirate? Yeah, Golden Eliza with that build wins the game. Because you can just stay on 5 and focus on tripling Khadgar and Baron. Just having this for like 1 turn. Okay, look. If you have Baron, Khadgar, Eliza, and Swashbuckler, or whatever the fucking thing is, for 1 turn, you'll make Eliza golden and the Swash whatever golden. That's a pretty big deal. All right, Nosy Looter. Every 2 turns, add a random gold minion to your hand. That's pretty cool. Elementals. Smogger. Give a friendly elemental stats equal to your tavern tier. That's pretty crap. Dazzling Light Spawn 4/5. Avenge 2 elementals in Bob's Tavern. Have +1/+1 for the rest of the game. I don't like that. After you play an elemental, your next refresh costs 0. Well, that's totally broken. Master Realities. Taunt. After a friendly elemental gains stats, gain +1/+1. Doesn't this suck? Oh, with Domo. Because the Domo buff is 1 at a time. So if you have a Domo, this doubles it. Yeah, the Domo buffs are individual. 'Cause like when you hover over a card, it'll say like 27 Domo buffs. Still trash? No, not really. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty weak in most cases, but if you have like a Golden Domo or something, it's pretty solid. Golden Domo's +1/+1 twice. Yeah, I think it's alright. Quilboar. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain a Blood Gem. That's just pretty good on its own. Avenge 3, give adjacent minions +2/+1 permanently. What? Oh, this is neutral. Like, what the hell does brand gardening have to do with Quilboar? Okay, so these are neutral. So these cannot be banned. These are in every game. Alright. Man, taunts are gonna be so premium. There's so much Avenge tech, and it's all pretty good, but like without consistency, it's like you need taunts. Yeah. T4, Avenge 3, add a random battle cry minion into your hand. Updated minions. Bro. What the fuck? That's not what I would call an update. Alright, Blizzard. Oh, there's only one? Okay, dude. Cards that we have updated this patch. Yeah, I would just nerf this one card. Okay. Alright. Spin Dr. Blizzard over here. I'm not following for this, but all right, yeah, this card was pretty good, and I do think there's a new emphasis on taunts because of the Avenge mechanic. So nerfing this card is fair. Okay. And we went over the removed minions. Wow, that's a lot of changes. Okay, here we go. Predictions. You want to know my predictions? Kripp predictions? I think dragons are going to be broken. And I think the number one build for consistency is going to be demons, with mechs being very strong. I think dragons will be broken because of this card, Prester's Pyrospawn. So if you have Nadina, Kalecgos, and Pyrospawn, you literally just have high stats, Divine Shield on everything, and you ignore Divine Shield off of your opponent's cards. That's really good. So like the way that I'm like kind of stepping back on this is like what's the top build right now? It's dragons. Did dragons get nerfed? No. Did dragons get buffed? Yep. So that's a pretty big deal. Elementals did get a little stronger, but elementals rarely had what it took to take on dragons. Mechs seem really strong, and demons are gonna be crazy mid-range. So what that tells me is mid-range is going to be mechs and demons, but neither of those builds should take on a full-on dragon build. But I don't know. The demon scaling looks pretty good. I might be wrong about that. It's possible that the game will be completely unplayable due to the overabundance of mid-game demon builds, because now they actually have a path to scale late game, which is pretty crazy. Mechs can do pretty well against demons, but we'll see. We'll see. This doesn't have poisonous, so this is just what it is, right? Also, yeah, mechs are going to be pretty contested. To get the Divine Shield Taunt Magnetic card is going to be a really big deal. That's for sure.